The one word that I would use to describe this fellowship is empowering,
enlightening,
necessary,
transformational,
relief,
it's expansive,
timely, gratitude,
deep,
glorious,
restful.
The one word for me is love.
The one thing that I'm taking with me from this fellowship is that rest is my birthright. Working myself to death for a vision that no one else believes in but me has showed me that it's a little crazy, and there is something in me that I need to check in order to see that my ancestors worked hard for me to be able to be in this position and rest while I do this work. It shouldn't kill me.
Fellowship for Liberated Futures was an invitation to disrupt chaos and fog in my life with rest.
I would say the most memorable experience for me, it's not one single experience, it's the sentiment and the intimacy of being able to just like relate and relax and have that time to like attune and share our experiences as Black femmes moving through the world. Because I think the key reason we're not able or willing to connect a lot of times is because it's so fast and we have to go and we have to take care of our family and take care of ourselves and take care of everything. And this fellowship really gave me a pause.
There's actually a lot of generation that comes from pausing and really like stopping and reflecting in like a world that has us running all the time. So like I think this fellowship was a very intentional pause, or had moments of intentional pause, and so I want to continue that.
One of my most memorable moments, I would say the trip to NOLA. It's something that I reference all the time. I think just like the practices that we learned, the grounding that we learned. Now when I feel myself drifting into a place of like unrest, I know where I can like call myself towards, or like practices that I can come back to.
I think being one of the youngest fellows, I've been invited and accepted in a way that I feel I have to work for in other spaces. I think the fellowship gave an air of comfortability that everyone knew why we were here, you know what I mean? And no one had to put any extra labor into the community building. So I think that's something I haven't taken for granted.
So what has been most powerful is really connecting with the community of fellows in this cohort. Us being the first cohort, I think we had a lot of room to explore, but the power and the impact of this experience has been life-changing.
So something I'm taking away from this fellowship that will impact my leadership, that will help me be a better leader, is embodiment. I have to be present in my body. I have to take care of my body. And there's many different practices to do that we've learned here.
My hope is that the Fellowship for Liberated Futures creates a ripple effect and also creates narrative change. Black women and femmes deserve rest. We deserve to thrive just because. Not so that we can get up and do more work, not so that we can continue, carrying the world's burdens. We deserve this just because. And I hope that these fellows take that with them and again, create that ripple change in their communities.
One wish that I have for Black women in movement work is to have less work.
My wish for the first pilot cohort and for any Black women in FEM who joins this fellowship is for this to be a core shift.
My hope for each person who comes through Fellowship for Liberated Futures is that they would have the audacity to be themselves.
I wish all of us the freedom to be who we are and to know that that's enough.
One hope I have for Black women in justice work is that we are understood.
I wish for Black women in justice movement work, protection and provision as they deepen their relationship and their exploration to their own personal rest.
Just be able to celebrate our amazing selves and have a space for joy and also hold pain simultaneously, but just feel comfortable being ourselves.
What I wish for this cohort and future cohorts is the time and the space to connect with themselves, to connect with that deepest need that they have, and to be able to tap one another and say, hey sis, hey, I need this, I got you. For us to have the resources amongst each other to be able to support one another, and for us not to be afraid to say we need help.